and today I'm going to be showing you a couple of techniques for working with fondant. The first technique I'm going to be showing you how to work with is silicone molds for fondant and gum paste. This is a flower mold, nice for spring, nice and flexible silicone. We also have a baby mold for all of those cupcake and shower orders that you get, especially when all those babies are popping out. And we also, perfect for summer, have a beach mold. Lighthouses, sailboats, beach umbrellas, all sorts of cute things. The other technique that I'm also going to show you is how to work with a fondant impression mat. This mat I have up here is wood grain. And I also have a brick mat. So let's get started. What I've been working with in my hand is a mixture of fondant and gum paste. As usual, you can mix it however you'd like to. I like a 50-50 mold, or mixture, sorry, and that allows the fondant to solidify pretty quickly with the gum paste mixed in. So, what you do is you take a small piece of fondant that you think is going to fill up the silicone area. And what I've found that works best is to kind of roll it into a ball and then shape it into a disc. So I'm just rolling it like this between my fingers and flattening it out so it almost looks like a hockey puck, for lack of better comparison. Once you've got it into this shape, you just press it right into the mold. Press it down, and then when you're ready, you just peel it up, and you have, especially for this one, a beautiful flower mold. It's really pretty. What I also found works really well, if you can see how much excess is there around this flower, so next time, because you can reuse this, all you're going to do is decrease the amount of fondant. So when I've been playing around and trying to work on this stuff and find the exact amount of fondant that's needed, I find that if it's exactly right and there's no excess, that's easiest. You can always cut off the excess, of course, but that just adds another step. So here we go again with a much smaller amount, and you can see, if you can see that right there, it's pretty much flush with the fondant mold itself. So there's not going to be any excess. Take it out, and there we have, I think that's a little sunflower, I think. Not too good on my flowers right now. And that's the fondant mold. So I'll just show you another one. It's really pretty. Over here in the corner of the mat here, I'll turn it so you can see, is a rose. Really simple rose. Of course, you can always make roses out of fondant, and if you haven't seen it yet, make sure you check out my video on how to make a fondant rose. This is another way, it's kind of cheating, with a mold. And there is a fondant rose from the mold. So really pretty, really quick. So I'll just put those up to the side, and I'll get started on showing you the baby mold. I'm just going to change color for excitement. And of course, as always, remember, keep your fondant and gum paste in a sealed container like a Ziploc or something like that, or underneath saran wrap. So again, same thing as what I was doing before with the flower molds. This one's got lots of different cute baby ones. I'm going to show you the little bear. That's my favorite one. Super cute. So I'm rolling it between my fingers. I rolled it into a ball. Now I'm flattening it out into a disc shape, just like that. And then I'm going to press it into the middle of the mold, and I'm going to work it with my fingers so I get all of the pieces of the fondant into all the different parts of the mold, especially in a little mold like this that has legs and ears. You want to make sure you get the whole thing. So it's pretty flush, and then you just push it up really gently, and it pops out a little, whoops, sorry there, bear, a little tiny bear mold. Actually, when we ordered these off of eBay, this is where we found all of our molds, it was slightly misleading in the fact that we thought that the molds were much larger than they are. These are very cute, but we are anticipating being able to use this type of thing for are cakes. No such luck, but good thing we also make cupcakes because we can use these for them. So they're really cute. So add the bear to the collection. I'll show you one more off of this one. I'll do a nice big one. This big stork in here is lots of different parts, and we'll just check it out to see if we can get the whole stork in here. So I've got a bigger piece of fondant gum paste mixture here, and I'm just going to start pushing and filling in. Getting all those parts. It's a little tricky. His legs are quite small, and this fondant is getting soft, so it's sticking to my fingers. A little Crisco always helps that problem. If you don't know that trick, some people also like cornstarch, but I'm a Crisco fan for working with fondant. It also moistens it up a little. So there we go. Whoops. These guys are droppy. So we would trim off all of this stuff. I'll just show you what I do for that. Just using one of your fondant tools. Just trim the excess off. Going around gently. Take your time, not like I am. I'm rushing. I want to get to the other stuff to show you guys, so you have lots of work and tools in your arsenal. Go around here, and you can even just fold it back. Just detailing a little bit better. So that's just a little quick job at it, but you can do a much better job than that, of course. So there's the stork carrying the baby. Again, this stuff is really, really cute and really tiny. So it's perfect for those intricate little projects for yourself. And the last silicone mold we have is the summer one, the beach theme. So I'll do another large one here just to show you the difference between doing large silicones and smaller ones and the different details. So I'm kind of making a rectangle or an oval shape for this one because I know the lighthouse is oval shape. And again, using less is usually better with this stuff as long as you fill it in. So here we go, pressing down and in, and then peeling up, and there we go. Even on this one, again, I'll have to do a lot of trimming work on this one. So that just means you need to put less fondant in your mold in order to skip this step. And I find this step really annoying, so it is much easier just to start off with less fondant rather than having to peel after the fact or trim after the fact. So there's a lighthouse. It's even, if you can get a really close view, it even has brickwork etched into it. So there's a lot of detail that you can get in these different ones.